And please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so our first thing on the agenda is to pick the appointments for the Town Administrator Search Committee.
Those were in your packets. There are two more. I think each of you got a copy of separately. And we did have the 5 people that were on it prior that are very interested in doing it as well. And at one point, we were asked to follow up and check with them, and all 5 were interested in participating again.
Do we want to start with those 5 people, or anybody's thoughts?
I mean, they would like to be on it. I don't have a problem with that. They were on it the last time. If you feel as though you want to change it up, then choose something else or somebody else according to what they have here in their
Or, we're gonna appoint,
experience.
we're gonna appoint 7, so.
Right. So if you want to keep the original 5, then we have to appoint 2 more out of the other 5 that are here.
And just to update you, I just checked with Holly, we have 16 applicants. They're gonna have the screen out, and they're starting with 16 and see where they go from there.
That's great.
We have,
We still also had Kathy Leonard was one that wanted to do it, and Chief O'Grady said he would also be, excuse me, on it if he was chosen. So now we have more than enough to choose from.
okay. Which is a good problem they have.
Rosemary Rosen?
Rosen.
Rosen?
Yep.
And she has a pretty good experience and stuff.
I agree with
Reads
Mike.
here.
Yeah. I read through that.
I think it's someone that would be useful on the search committee.
Okay. I don't know how you guys do this or have done this in the past, but I had, was gonna, promote Dakota Richards, cause he has the town experience, but he's here almost, or has been here almost every day. Every time I was here, he would either be here or show up. So, and he had a lot of experience working with town administrators from Chris on, so.
I would like to see more people that are not on current committees or elected boards in the town right now.
Yeah.
I think
I tend to go down
Dakota would be
that road.
I think Dakota would be a good person to be on it, but again, these are people that are on other boards, with elected boards too, and committees, so.
Correct. And he is on a lot in town already. Not that he wouldn't be a good one,
Yeah.
but somebody different might be a good asset.
Echo?
Yeah.
Look at that course on.
Yes.
This chair's so high, my feet don't touch the ground.
You lower it.
I just thought, yeah, it's got arms, so I don't think I'll fall off. Yeah.
Am I missing? Do they guys have a pack of all the names or no?
In the packets, did you
It's in there on the back, maybe. Those are the first 5.
Great Plains, first.
On the back one?
No, right behind.
No, the second page in that packet.
Oh, okay. Well, we need 7. So, I mean, there's 3 of us, so we each pick 2.
So I would choose Rosemary Rosin,
Next, David.
and, well, I like her experience with the state and local government,
Yep.
managerial. Concentrated in finance and HR, I mean, that's a lot of experience to, when you're trying to go through applicants. She probably would tend to ask a lot of the right questions being HR. And I also like the experience of Trevor Augustino, but I would rather go with Kathy Leonard on this one. So Rosemary Rosin and Kathy Leonard would be my choices.
These are for the remaining 2? Is that
The
right?
remaining 2, correct. If we go with the original 5. Trevor also is on a few committees in town. School committee. He's a resident.
I wrote down 3 names, David. You just said 2 of them, so I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Liking Rosemary's good. I still like Dakota, but so I guess those would be my 2.
What was the first one?
Rosemary Rosen.
In Dakota?
Yep.
And I like Rosemary as well, and Kathy Leonard.
Okay, so they only have 3 so far, because we're all like the same ones.
Well, I think they're talking about keeping the 5, correct?
I think
We're gonna keep the
Yeah.
5. Yes, correct. We're gonna keep the original 5 and add 2 more.
So are we scratching Dakota? He was the 3rd one?
Well, I guess this is technically a vote, right?
We're picking 2 out of the 5 additional applicants that we had.
So you had Kathy Leonard.
Well, she was one that we had spoken of last week.
I'm just
Last week.
okay. And what do you got?
I would think Rosemary and Kathy as well.
Okay.
And then the additional, the 5 that are left.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Do you guys have to nominate them?
We do.
Right.
Okay. Motion to appoint Rosemary Rosen to the town administrator search committee.
Second the motion?
So moved.
Well, I was asked.
All the other.
Yeah, so moved. So.
All those in favor or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
That appointment term will end on June 30th, 2026.
Okay.
Correct.
We didn't appoint anybody last time, so we should appoint everybody today.
Correct. Everybody should be appointed today.
Right, from the last meeting, correct. We
Regardless.
should do this whole,
Whole list.
The whole
Yes.
list, plus the 2 that we just
Yeah.
chose.
So Dave, do you want to make a motion on Kathy?
I will make a motion, we ask Kathy Leonard to be on the search committee for the town administrator.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We'll just say we're gonna appoint her. She's already asked to be on it, so hopefully she'll say.
she said she would do it.
She said she would.
All right. So
And then probably don't just list all 5 one more time, just to appoint them.
appoint
And
them. All motions to appoint all these.
Motion to appoint David Drosser, Brian Hochschild, Kathleen Bruner,
Bronner.
Bronner, Jennifer
Bartos.
Bartos, that's a little, Jennifer Millet, to the Town Administrator Search Committee, term ending June 30th, 2026.
Second the motion?
Any discussion?
No
All in
discussion.
favor? Aye.
Aye.
all right, so I will reach out to them tomorrow and let them know, and then they can start coordinating their,
Yeah. Do we have Rosemary's contact
We got it on this second sheet here.
'Cause I got it. All right. West Street project bid award and designate contract signatory.
Yes, so, we're looking to see if you would name me as the signatory on the contract after it is drawn up so that we can get that signed before the 90 days is up.
Yeah.
Between the OPM and the architect, they're working with Maroy's Construction. The first draft I saw was sent over today.
Okay.
So we just need to appoint a signatory so that we can make sure we get that done before the 90 days is up on that bid.
Who's reviewing the bid?
The OPM.
Okay.
We need to actually award the bid too, right? We didn't do that last time, did we? Didn't we hold off?
Correct. Now, yes, you do because we didn't have the money for it. So we need to award the bid.
Okay.
Thanks, Holly. Somebody want to make a motion to award the bid?
The other company's name and everything?
Maroy Construction.
Morag?
Maroy. M-A.
South Hadley?
Yes.
M-A-R-O-I-S.
Yep.
I'll make a motion that we award the contract for the West Street building to Moroy Construction at South Hadley.
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? All's in favor?
We actually have, we have the amount of the contract?
It's 6.7 something. I'll get that number for
Okay, yeah,
you.
that'd be helpful. Just
Yep.
to make that.
Just to make it official. Yep.
Yeah.
And then can we appoint the chief, Glenn, to, sign for us, or?
If he wants to.
Sure.
Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
He's on the committee anyways.
Right. And like I said, I believe Brian already looked at it in the original bid packet. So now it's just, and the OPM will go through it as well.
I'll make a motion to have Kevin O'Grady to sign as the acting town administrator.
That's what that guy's name is. All right.
I'll second the motion.
All's in favor?
Aye.
All right. Good. Next up, we have the ambulance billing fees. It's always an exciting topic. But come on up, chief. Good, how are you?
Good. So, I think everyone has a copy, if not, I have an extra one. So I was just looking to see if we could just raise our, rates for our ambulance. I put the current rate of what we have, and I broke down what each individual represented. My increase, I was just gonna go up by, a couple hundred on most of them. As everything in the medical field has gone up, the last time we did this was 2 years ago. And I was talking to another chief today, and they said that usually between like 2 to 3 years, you should look at and reevaluate your numbers. So hopefully this is the only time I have to come to raise. But I just want to be competitive with other towns as well. We had Comstar, they're our billing service, so they take 6% of our billing for any ambulance call that we take. And they give you like a breakdown of all the 200 plus municipalities that they do throughout New England. And their rates are pretty high throughout the New England, and ours are kind of like even and fair for most, So I was just looking to get your approval, if we can put in our new rates, starting today or tomorrow.
How do our rates compare to surrounding towns?
So I did look, Belchertown, we'd actually be right around what Belchertown is. District 2, they're BLS, but when we give them a paramedic, or District 1 gives them a paramedic, they actually charge more than what we are right now. So we'd actually be a little bit higher than them, only by like $50 to $100 with our new rates. District 1, they're actually going in front of their board to raise their rates as well. And Ludlow, theirs is a little bit lower, but by probably by $50 to $25 from the new rate. He just went up this year, the Ludlow chief. but their town does something different too. They pay into something. Any town resident can pay into a certain, this, I forget exactly what it is. I don't have it, but it's like for the ambulance, so they can pay into it. And then if you go and get transported, it's already covered because you're already paying into that fee and stuff. So that's why his numbers in Ludlow are a little bit lower.
So the residents actually pay in?
Yeah.
Almost like a kitty
Yep.
kind of thing?
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Motion to,
How does that work? I guess, every once in a while we see the bills from the ambulance that haven't been paid, that need to be paid, and things like that. How does that affect like the insurance companies, what insurance companies pay?
So our collection services from Comstar, they're
Yep.
about 85%. So we actually have a pretty good collection fee. There is some people in town, if they can't afford it, then we have to bring it forward and you guys wave off and sign off on it.
And I get that,
Yeah.
and I guess that's when we look at raising fees, is there a possibility that that's gonna go up as well, that, we, and right now, 'cause I know some of the things that the town kind of just doesn't get paid for certain things, and I know like Medicare only covers so much.
Yeah, it only,
Except
Medicare and Medicaid only cover so
Right.
much. So, that one, I mean, right now, the way I looked at our collections from last year, it actually wasn't bad at all for the people that couldn't pay.
Okay. I know, it seems like insurance companies are covering less and less, and,
Yeah.
it's a double-edged sword. I mean, absolutely, you have an ambulance to run, and it costs money to do so, so.
Well, it is nice too that we have two ambulances too, because last week we actually had both the ambulances out and they're both at the ALS level. And we didn't have to call for a paramedic to hop on another ambulance, and we only got $500 for that call, no matter what.
And when he and I talked, he was also saying his supplies
Yeah.
budget is just getting smoked with the fees that these companies are charging for new stuff. I mean, ordering replacement.
Like I told my EMS coordinator, you got to start shopping around other places right now because the fees are going up. It's the companies.
motion to approve the changes in ambulance billing.
I'm making a motion to change the ambulance fees as written from the chief, effective February 3rd, 2026.
Save money taking an ambulance ride today.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, any more discussion? All right, all's in favor?
Thank you.
Thanks, chief.
You cheat.
All right, Randy, come on up.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right, Randy Gavin, Gravy Charter Days. I don't know how they did it in the past for the contract for the rides. So that's all I was trying to figure out, because the only thing I've ever seen was the bid itself, no contract or anything else. So that's the only thing about the contract. Then, we want to do 2 vendors on the truck pull side, because we want to do the fireworks Friday night. And then Saturday have all-day truck pulls and kids stuff throughout the day on over there. And the same thing on Sunday with the little, they get the little kids out there with the tractors on Sundays and stuff, and trying to find some different things to do over there for the kids. So we'd like to put 2 vendors over there, because one vendor just being offered in one thing, and so that's our only thing.
I think we did that last year, didn't we?
Last year, we only put 1 food truck there,
Okay.
because it was on Friday, we had the truck pulls.
Right.
So they only had a short period of time and that was it. But yeah, we just wanted to be able to put 2 food trucks there.
So you're saying it's fireworks on Friday?
Friday night, and then Saturday, so this way we can have a bigger venue on the truck pulls. So that way, there's more classes they can do.
So
And we're trying to get Aquanet, which is a bigger band, for Friday night.
So the fireworks will be Friday night? Are they still doing the special for rides on a Friday night?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, yes.
Usually there's a special, like a special
Usually
Friday
it's
night.
special on Friday night.
Yeah, they have a Friday night special already, which,
No, I get that. My concern is that you won't get as many people on a Saturday night now. If you change the fireworks to Friday night and the special is Friday night. Usually the Friday night, the fireworks, usually on Saturday night, it would draw the people in for Saturday night. Friday, it's usually the deal. So for the rides and everything.
yeah, but the problem we have with it is the truck pull part, because of the fact that they can't offer as many classes because they do it Friday, and so you only get like so many local truck pulls people coming in. If you do it on Saturday, you have all day long. I mean, the only other thing I could,
I'm not opposed one way or another. I'm just saying that's what usually draws the people in on Saturday.
yeah, no, I understand.
Saturday evening is the fireworks. They stick around for the fireworks. So
Uh,
that's my like.
I'm just, this is what we were discussing at our meeting, and I'm just bringing it to you guys.
Do you as a board think that it would be just as beneficial to do it that way?
The entire board agreed upon it.
Yeah.
Everybody that was present, because of the fact that, they want to be able to have more things throughout the day for everybody, not just one specific type of person, but each day, like Sunday, they want to do, like salsa dancing or line dancing and stuff, which draws in different types of people. So I'm just going by what we discussed at our meeting.
Yeah, I mean, just because that's the way we've done it before, doesn't mean we have to keep on doing it that way either. I mean, it's okay to try something
Try
different.
one year into something new. and see
Yeah,
how
it
it-
works. Yeah,
Exactly.
especially if that's what the committee is recommending. I mean,
Well, this is what we all came up with, so that we can have kind of different things, because blocking off that whole area on Saturday, we can't use anything over there
Excuse me.
to do anything. You know,
that was my only, not to interrupt you, but that was my only concern, because I know that's what draws the people in on the Saturday night.
Yeah, no, I
the
understand.
fireworks. So without that draw, I'm hoping Saturday night will still have the same amount of people coming in, because
Chief, is there gonna be an issue with food trucks on there on a Friday night if the fireworks are over there? On that same side?
no firework truck, no fire, on Friday, there's not gonna be any
Well,
that,
there's no food trucks, it's just
no,
fireworks.
just Saturday and Sunday, they'll be over there. Yeah, there'll be nothing there at all. That's the point of the, whole thing, is because of the fact that that whole section has to be blocked off.
Right.
And then if you have more hourly time as far as getting people down there on Saturday and Sunday throughout the day. And the other thing is because we were asked this last year when we went up to $25 for the parking over there, is why didn't we charge 35? So they just, wanted to ask if we charge 35 for the parking on that side.
So I'm open to the recommendation of changing your nights, your
Yeah.
firework night and tractor pull night, based on the board's
Good.
work and opinion. Going up to 35 for parking, that might be. that
That's
might
just
be a
only
little
in the one truck pull side, because there's so many
Understandable.
vehicles that go in there. And then everybody's trying to, sneak in even after everything's closed.
And I understand that. I mean, it's $10. People are gonna notice a jump like that in 1 year. So
what was it, 25 last year?
Yeah.
we did,
So go up,
and we raised it last year to 25.
yeah,
Yeah, 25 is a nice number, I think.
okay, so we just leave it at 25.
and we struggled last year to get to 25, I think, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, Probably when we got to it, I mean, the place, the section was mobbed with vehicles,
Yeah.
so, it wasn't nothing really bad. And then,
But we still want to make it an affordable
yeah, for
day
everybody,
for people. So.
yeah. Make it just $10 across the board for every day for parking.
What was it before?
That's what it's been.
It was 10 on Friday, 10 on Saturday, 5 on Sunday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
So 5 across the board every day. I mean, I'm sorry.
just
10
make
across the
each day
board.
$10.
So you'd only be raising it $5 on Sunday.
On Sunday, that's it.
I'm okay with
I'm
that.
okay with that.
Okay.
So you can make up a little bit of the difference there as opposed to the 35 on the truck pull side.
Okay, and then the next part was, here, let me go to number 6 first, please. Allowing one-day vendors. They have to stay from opening to closing, and they can't tear down until we close, but allow them to be there for just one day. We'll have a section that's just for the one-day vendors, because we were asked last year by a lot of people to be able to come in just for one day. And they aren't able enough or big enough to last more than one day at any event. So I'm just asking because,
Food vendor or just?
no food vendors. These are just the vendors that sell little things like cupcakes or cookies, or they sell different little things, knickknacks and stuff and stuff like crafts.
Not opposed to that. I mean, and I get it, if it's a commitment to be there for 3 days, so like you come in, I'm sure most will come in on a Saturday or something like that, and
Would that discourage some people from doing it? Like, would you have fewer people for 2 days or 3 days if you did that?
No, I don't think so, because people we have for like, as far as vendors, they're like a constant. So like the one guy with the 20 by 20 tent with all that stuff over there. But allowing smaller little vendors with a 10 by 10 spot, you come in, you set your stuff up, you have to stay open all the way till we close, even if you sell out your stuff before you break down. That's all it is, just a one-day vendor.
So you don't have people carting their stuff through the middle of the fair.
Yeah, that way there's nobody exactly carting through with a bunch of people in there.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I know also that the Big E even offers in the States buildings, they even offer smaller,
yeah.
Days of 3 days or 7
Yeah.
days because people can't afford to do 17 days, so
You may get more vendors too.
you may get
Well,
more.
that's the hope. Increasing the cost for the vendors and the food vendors. I mean, it's been the same cost for years. I was just thinking of going up just $25, because it's been the same price.
What's the average price for a vendor?
Here,
Yeah, I mean, if we've been charging the same amount, like, what have we been charging?
400.
Okay.
So we just figured, 400, trust me, I just looked at your, cemetery cost. They've been on there since 2020. And the price they're getting, I was getting in 1998
Oh,
for
Yep.
opening a grave. I was getting 900 in 2003 to open a grave. So I'm just going by how far off these prices are. I mean, yes, it was Connecticut, it was the New Haven area, but these prices are so strange to
Yep.
me because I've done all these different things. And that's why I was just asking. I mean, we said 50 and then we all agreed on $25. We don't want to go up that much on vendors. So, that's up to you guys.
And that's on the full-time vendors, obviously.
Yeah, all the full-time vendors.
It doesn't seem like a large increase when,
No.
Yeah, 'cause I was
Probably
gonna have the contracts printed up and bring them to Holly, and I'm sitting there thinking I have to get you guys to agree first on going up $25.
um,
I think $25 is very minimal. I think $50 even is okay, to be honest with you. I mean,
Oh, so we can go to 50?
well, that's up to the rest of the board. I'm just saying, I'm just saying what the money.
I don't have an opinion, but.
The money some of those vendors make,
Yeah,
it's a money-making weekend for them.
well, yeah, this costs 19 cents,
yeah, they're selling them for what?
$4.
Point I'm making. So the $50 over 3 days really isn't that much at all.
Okay. And then I have to put down that everybody has to charge the same exact prices on their drinks, because last year we had a problem with that. Be allowed to use, the picnic tables at the pavilion.
That's a good point, because someone's selling them at $1 cheaper, everybody's gonna buy the drinks there. That's a good point.
Well, they can go to the, Restaurant Depot, spend, I think it's $19, so let's say $20 for a 35 pack of water. And it breaks it down exactly how, not water, 35 pack. They buy this in a 40 pack for $6.99. So that's 19 cents on the breakdown. But Restaurant Depot breaks it down for you like that, how much a can of soda costs you.
Right.
And,
To your point, though, if you have two vendors and one selling a can of soda for $1,
well,
the other selling
that's
$2,
exactly
where
what
you going?
happened to us. We had one selling their water for $1 and everybody else is selling for $4. Who do you think sold out of water?
So that's something that should be written right into their
That's
contracts.
what
Yes.
he was just saying, you have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the contract and I'm gonna make a copy for Holly so she can give it to you guys, so you guys can all see it and we can agree upon the
Okay.
wording of it, because I have to go into the, vendor one and put down that we do not charge for any, nonprofit organization to put a tent up. Because it says in there we do, and we have to tell them, no, we don't charge them. So, because they're not making anything there. So, the other thing I was gonna, would like to ask is to be able to use the picnic tables at the pavilion. And using the pavilion, we're not sure about using the pavilion yet, as far as, like having, like, say, what is that over here, the Legion or something like that, go in there to use it. But we're just asking if we would be able to use the picnic tables. I mean, last year got yelled at about using the picnic tables. Nothing happened to the picnic tables, but we did get yelled at about using them.
I think they were scattered all over the park is what the issue was, and
Yeah.
they weren't returned.
No. We put them all back. We had them all lined up over outside the beer tent, and people used all of them. We cleaned them off each day. Every time there was a mess, we cleaned them all off. But we only put one like spaced area, and then we took them all directly back. Myself, John, a whole bunch of us got together and we brought it over there. We didn't, nothing disrespectful or anything. It was just so many to put out so that the people had them.
I mean, regardless, they're gonna go in the pavilion and sit on them anyway, and how many times have you seen a couple of guys just grab them and move them where they want to sit with their parties, so. I don't know that there's a real problem with it as long as they're not damaged, but there's no guarantees there either, so.
Damage comes out of the Charter State budget.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And the contract part, I'm gonna get these all typed up and stretched out. There's stuff in the contracts that I have to get changed in there because, the regular vendors that had a food thing in there, which if they wanted to, they could have argued with us and said, well, this says food, I want a food spot. So I'm just gonna.
Well,
get
if you're
that.
making changes, could you highlight them so that we can send them to the town attorney? I'm assuming you guys want them
Yep.
to review.
Oh, yeah.
Review it.
The main part was the taking out on, for the nonprofit on the vendor sides. Because like, the Army, the Air Force and the Marines were all there. We didn't charge them. That's all it is. It's just to make sure that they know, the Boy Scouts, people like that, no, we're not charging anything to anybody. Like the Lions Club, they had their little thing over there they used. Same thing. That was it.
And just to be clear, we went up to 450 instead of 425?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else?
Yes, I think the fire chief just wanted to discuss the food trucks, correct?
Yeah, so I guess last, I haven't really beat you. So I guess last year, the whole day for the food trucks they inspected.
Do you guys want to take that
Yeah,
back?
we-
Yeah.
We'll just continue.
Didn't want you-
Thank you.
I think, were you gonna ask for permits to be in by a certain time, just so you guys are aware of that? I think that's the biggest issue.
Okay.
I wanted the food vendors in for a certain time frame, probably 3 weeks beforehand.
Okay.
Before the event, not that day.
Yeah.
You'll have,
Just put something together and send it to us in writing and we'll take care of it.
because you'll have to inspect them before they pull in, yes, okay, thank you.
Thanks. All right, next up, lieutenant contract.
Yep, so Chris and Jack have been working on a lieutenant contract. Chris feels comfortable with the numbers he came up with. So, just asking that if I could present it to the lieutenant and then maybe go into executive session next time and you guys can discuss it with him.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Is the amount the same it's been, like a certain amount over with the,
It's like 40% above top step enrollment, yes.
Question is, when does he become acting town administrator?
Nobody wants this position, I'll tell you that.
All right,
Next, we have this.
that's not true, we have 18 people that was
gonna say.
That's true. Well,
Somebody does.
not the acting part. The acting part. Somebody wants the job permanently, then they can have it.
it's okay to act like one, but not to be one.
Yeah, exactly. So we had a dispatcher resign. All the scuttlebutt about regional dispatch, which we still are in the middle of a feasibility study.
Yeah.
Waiting for that information back. But the state 911 is also having another audit of all of their stuff. They're not saying what it looks like. Like if we have too, I think what it's going to say is we have too many dispatch centers in the state of Massachusetts. That's what they're alluding to. But we won't get anything back for a little while. So Lee Surratt resigned. We did advertise and we have some candidates, so we're going to start looking at interviewing. So that's just a direct replacement.
Yep.
Lee said he would be interested in a per diem. We don't really have that, but we do have a part-time position. There's no assigned shift, and sounds like he understood that. And I'd like to leave him on as a part-time to help out with shifts when he can, when he's not working at. So he went to Westcom over in Chicopee.
Okay,
he's got the experience.
He's got the experience,
And
knows
he knows that.
does a good job.
Yeah, so we're gonna appoint him as a part-timer, with no assigned shift, but just availability when he can, and we'll see how it goes. If it's not beneficial to the town, we'll talk about it.
Do we need to make an appointment tonight, or?
Yeah, could we appoint, Lee Surratt as a, part-time dispatcher?
I'll make a motion to appoint Lee Surratt as a part-time police dispatcher.
We'll second the motion.
Any more discussion? All's in favor?
Aye.
And we'll make that effective until June 30th this year and see how it, if it benefits everybody and then go from there.
Very good.
Because part-timers are only annual anyhow,
They are?
Year to year.
year to year, except for, there's some, stipends that the part-time patrolmen make a certain amount of shifts and other criteria, they do get a 3-year appointment, but dispatch is part-timers are annual.
So the motion is amended to part-time position until June 30th, 2026.
Agreed. Second the motion.
Any more discussion? All's in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence, we got a letter from Charlotte Monnier saying how great of a job Jeremy, Jim, and Ryan did up at the annex up at 215. I would just like to say that, to add to that, that between the building maintenance and the highway department, they did an outstanding job with almost 2 feet of snow. And they worked well together. Dave came over and pushed back some banks at the different areas Jeremy needed. He did get the Bobcat over there with the snow blower attachment. Jeremy needs a little more training on it, but Dave sent somebody over and they used that too. So I think they worked well together, and I think that the town's in fabulous shape after a 2-foot snowstorm.
Yeah,
I
and I
agree.
saw people on Facebook who were complimentary
Yeah, absolutely.
and
So,
appreciative, so.
And
so
Dave and his crew and everything, they usually do a great job. I mean, they really do.
absolutely, but 2 feet of snow.
No, yeah.
You know, you guys didn't see the report, but he did get another truck slid into on Monday. No damage to the truck, of course. You play chicken with a big truck, and the other car suffered some damage.
You tend to.
Sometimes you get the chicken,
So
sometimes
there's
you
just a
get
copy of that. And then we have a letter from the Pioneer Valley Planning Commission asking about for the TIP subcommittee, which Dave DeRozier handles that. So Dave has been forwarded a copy of this to
Excuse me.
It's a hot tip for you. Not as good as a steak tip, but
No, two different things.
still better than the tip of a knife or something.
Do we need an alternate member? It just says it's vacant. I don't know. Do we need somebody?
I don't know that we've ever had anybody else. I can double check with Dave and bring that back to you folks for the next meeting.
I would think somebody who works in, law enforcement, knows how to run an organization.
Thanks, Mark.
Oh, I thought it was.
Okay. Sorry, we're both in that, we both fit that description.
Yeah, we both could do the job too easily.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're both looking at you funny.
That was it was a dig at Glenn, but
Yeah, it's just not because the other member's vacant, so I don't know if we're supposed to have one or not. An alternate.
I don't know. We can find out.
Yeah.
If you read that letter, it's addressed to Mark Bale.
Yes.
oh yeah. So I want to keep that for my files.
To Mark Bale, yeah.
Yeah. If you send that back, I'll follow up and see if we should have a second. That way we can try to figure that out.
Thank you, Acting Town Administrator O'Grady.
You're welcome.
All right, departmental reports.
Yeah, I finally caught up to those.
I'll make a motion to approve departmental reports.
I will second the motion.
Any discussion?
No discussion.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. All's in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We have some minutes to approve. I'll make a motion to approve the select board meeting minutes from December 4th, 2025.
Second the motion.
Any discussion?
No discussion.
All's in favor?
Aye. I'm gonna abstain because I don't think I was here that day.
I think the motion still carries.
It still does, two of you. I'm just abstaining because I wasn't here. So I'm not gonna sign it either.
Boy,
I like your thinking.
Question, where was I?
Got a better offer, I'm sure. The jailbreak,
No, none of those, Mark.
jailhouse rock.
Could be. I'll make a motion to approve the select board meetings minutes from December 22nd, 2025.
Second the motion.
Any discussion?
No discussion.
All's in favor?
Aye.
Since this is on.
You got to keep your voting card.
Yeah, it's,
They took mine back.
for old time's sake.
thought that was his comment on his teacher's pen, so he's can grade everything.
Exactly. Yeah, these are nice pens. It's like, let's maintain some warrants now. There we go.
All right.
That's how these minutes never add up to hours. That's it.
I'll make a motion to approve warrant D 48, the amount of $225,426.72.
I'll second the motion.
Any discussion? All's in favor? Aye.
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 My big boy pen for this one.
It's like an old warrant.
That is, when you read, I was gonna say, that is closing out FY '25. That is, that was probably the last one out of the LB Associates, that Chris worked on.
Okay. It's a different style, that's why.
Yes, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody's cell phone vibrated.
Sorry.
Is that, oh, really?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be. I
I can feel it all the way down here.
thought I had it on silent.
All right, I'll make a motion that we approve warrant number 079Z, and this is a closeout for fiscal year 2025.
I will second the motion.
Any discussion?
No discussion.
All right. All's in favor?
Aye.
I probably missed the second one on that one.
We did.
I'll catch up eventually.
Alright, I'll make a motion to approve warrant 046, in the amount of $184,595.20.
I'll second the motion.
All's in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Assuming you guys don't want to talk about that, right?
Should never assume, Mark.
Sorry. Before I sign, does anybody have any comments?
No.
I'll make a motion that we approve warrant number PR 0047S in the amount of $290,742.86.
I'll second the motion.
Any discussion?
No discussion.
All's in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Got a report to report?
Basically, just to add on what, I was explaining, Chris is moving right along, is working on the Schedule A, that is also a little behind, but he hopes to have that done. We just, we got a question from the DOR about it.
Yep.
And after talking with Chris, our response was that, it will be done in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
So Chris told me today that he's basically got the spreadsheet completed. Just has to transfer those numbers from his spreadsheet to the DOR site. Saw an email later this afternoon. Emily has to get him added back as a town official. So I haven't talked to her yet, but we'll make sure that happens tomorrow.
All right.
And then, so our Schedule A should hopefully be done end of this week, very, at the latest, beginning of next week. That'll put us back on track, keep the state happy. When Holly did respond to the lady from the DOR, Deb, I think her name was,
Yep.
she was seemed very happy that Chris was back handling that. So that is being done. Chris is, then gonna work on free cash and then work on the FY 2027 budget. And being free cash, just working on getting it certified. And then we'll be ready for the auditors at the normal time they come in. We'll work on the budget with, between the finance committee and Chris. Chris will get one put together, then we'll go over it and we'll deal with the finance committee. Or work with the finance committee with it, and we should be back on track.
Should we be sending anything out to department heads, telling the put things together or
For the,
budget?
I'm just waiting on the spreadsheets that we used that Chris usually had all drawn up so that people could see what last year was, and then we can work on numbers for,
I can imagine everybody's pretty much ready for it.
I'm sure, yeah.
And I know that the fire chief said you've been working on it as well. on
Yep,
that, so-
yep, we've been working on the budget. I've been
Yep.
gathering my numbers for contracts that
Yeah.
we have to deal with, so be ready to put it together.
Yeah, I think people are all set.
Yeah, we'll be a little behind, but nothing that we're worried about for town meeting or anything like that. We'll be fine.
Brian, can you check this before we make any motions? If you want to pass it over. That's, and there's a lot of interesting wallpaper over there. It's okay? You want to read it?
No.
Come on. Okay. I just wrote it up.
That's very good.
Trying to be a grown-up now. 62, you know, you gotta start acting your age.
I'll make a motion that the select board enter executive session pursuit of general, GLC 30A 21A -2 to conduct a strategy session in preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel, specifically Tammy Martin, former town administrator, and the reconvene in open session.
Dave?
Is it section 3 or section 2?
30A.
38, 21, A3 or 2? I have it as 3 on the agenda.
Right, yeah, that's what you need. Okay.
Just make sure on that one.
Okay.
Just make sure we have the proper notice. Just want to make sure that,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I might have put it down low.
So nice of you to write it and give it to me to read if it's wrong.
Ah.
Appreciate it.
You're lucky I didn't misspell things. Oh, no, actually, no, it's different language, right? Is that the same language? No, it's not.
No, this is the notice. This is actually one to.
So
we
it's,
also have that discussing in an open session would have a negative effect on our position as well. The chair has to state that.
Yes.
so is that the right motion or not?
No, it is.
These-
Section
that
2 or
was,
3 though.
this one says section 3, that one there says section 2, the one I showed you.
Do we need to correct it? Or is it wrong posted? If it's wrong posted, we can't talk about it.
I think it's correctly posted.
Yeah. Yeah, so just read off this one. 3 is for,
He should have it.
It was a nice thought on my part.
that's right, yeah.
Glad I checked it.
That's what I'll read.
All right. I'll make a motion that we move into executive session under Massachusetts General Law 30A, Section 21A, number 3, to discuss strategy with respect to collective bargaining or litigation. An open meeting may have detrimental effect on bargaining or litigation position of the public body, and the chair so declare.
I'll second,
So declare.
declare.
Is that better? And we're just gonna return to open session to do say that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Nothing personal.
Will we return to open session to
Adjourn.
adjourn?
Okay.
As long as that's what you plan on doing, it's just the turkey.
Yes.
Second the motion.
Okay.
It's
All's in favor?
That's a roll call vote.
roll call. Labonte, aye.
Bale,
Sexton,
aye.
aye.
We're all aye. All right, there we go.